Welcome back to the Chaos. I am ChaosEclipse. Today, we are going to be playing Revenge of the Savage Planet. This is part two to Journey to the Savage Planet. Um, in Journey to the Savage Planet, I didn't play through the whole thing. I may actually go back and do that. I thought I had more time before this one came out because I planned on finishing the other one. Um, but this is the second one. It just released a couple days ago. I did buy it, obviously. Um, and yeah, I think there's some new stuff in here. It is still co-op as far as I know. I don't know if it's cross-play co-op, but it is co-op, and I do think it's on all the platforms out there. But I could be wrong about that. You may want to check. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it and see what this is all about. I think it still has like the little quirky comedy that the first one had, but there are a lot of new features from my understanding. What is this? Sure, I accept. All right, let's go. Soundtrack. I don't think I'll get copyright strike for anything in here. Let's turn down the volume a bit, just a little bit. Not worried about the rest of that. I think everything there is good. Let's go to play. Yeah, so there's co-op split screen and co-op online. Why does it say crossplay not enabled? So I wonder if there's a. Oh, look at that. You can toggle it. So there you go. Oh, well, no, I didn't want to do it. No. Okay, well, there you go, guys. If you guys want to know how to enable your crossplay, we're not doing that though. So it doesn't matter. But there's your answer. You can enable crossplay. We're going to be playing solo though. All right, so solo, X, new save. Perfect. All right, and I think I don't know if it's supposed to be the same planet because obviously I didn't finish the first one. So I don't know if it's the same planet or what, but we basically get stranded on a planet in this one. And they just say, "Hey, figure it out yourselves." So that's why it's called. Well, I was gonna say that's why it's called Revenge of the Savage
Hello,
Planet, but that doesn't
I'm
really make
Eva
sense.
Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal, the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your previous employer, Kindred Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented Altaport technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet. And while we would have loved to do the same for you, our current technology tends to liquefy biomatter. Instead, you have been sleeping soundly and deeply for around a century in one of our patented Alta Crypods. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those colonists to build a flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at Head Office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures. Onward and upward.
Turn that volume back. So I turned up the volume for a second there just so you guys can hear her voice. Hopefully that wasn't too bad though. Also, I would like to point out that if that was possible, like guaranteed, I would do something like that. Like I'd go into cryo sleep or whatever just to go to a distant planet. Obviously, one that's safe. I'd prefer not to be the person setting up there. All right, I'm gonna mess with the audio a little bit more. I'm gonna see if I can turn down everything else and then turn up the voice speaking. Looks beautiful. I'll say that much. Oh, he's alive. It's alive.
While that landing wasn't as smooth as we would have liked, like any major
Wait, stop talking for a second. Dialogue. Here we go. So let's leave that up. Turn that back up. We'll turn everything else down here. That on 50, that on 50. Hopefully that's good. The thing I don't like about that is sometimes like other things are mixed in with the dialogue. Like even though there's music here and sound effects here, like maybe the sound effects for the gun is considered dialogue or something. So hopefully that's not the case because I don't want you guys to go deaf. But usually my talking is really loud. That's why I turned, well, my talking's not loud. That's why I turned down everything else. But yeah, hopefully you guys can hear the in-game talking. And then we'll go there and then back.
it can also offer a change of perspective. Hi, my name is Echo, and I will be your companion on this adventure. Like a faithful hound, I will attend to you, alerting you to dangers and opportunities as they arise. All right then, shall we? If you can't walk out of this crater, this is going to be one short adventure.
Nice. This isn't really a crater. I mean, I guess, but what's this? Nothing. Can I go back inside? No. All right. X is jump. It's very swimmy like. I mean, that's one way to run through high water. I do that, or I used to do that when I was a kid, you know? All right. L2, R2, nothing. Oh, what was that? Square? Yeah, that's square. X. That is R3, scanning. L3, directional pad. Oh, that's cool. Can I scan stuff? Hold on, I want to scan. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and scan
Our
some of this stuff.
cryopod! We're not dead! And we're here, so it worked, I guess.
Just trying to get a lot of this out of the way because, um, as far as I remember, I think this was part of the first one, and scanning does help in the game. I don't remember with what exactly, but it does help. Did I scan the right one there? Yeah. All right. So that's down on the D-pad, just tapping down. Holding left does that. Holding right does that. I don't know what either one of those are. Up does nothing. Okay. And then touchpad is this stuff. So you got your journal, your map. Map doesn't look too big, but I don't know how small we are either. You know what I mean? You got characters, so weapon, items, jump pack, drone, suit. Okay. And it looks like we got some upgrades here 14, 12, 10, 4, and 13. And then you have your Kindex, which it looks like we actually may be able to go to those other planets that it was showing. That's going to be cool. I hope we can. I like games that actually let you fly to other planets.
Look at this place. Gorgeous. Well, except for all that burning wreckage. A perfect spot for another rip-roaring adventure. What will we discover? Hopefully our habitat. I'm picking up a faint signal over those cliffs. Onwards, brave
Are those plants
explorer!
moving? They look like they're biting at the air. I don't know if I want to go near those plants. What's this? Press R3 to show your current objective. Um, is that the current objective? Oh, I think the big yellow one is the current objective, and these are like little side things. Let's go see what this is because it's right here. Can I run? There we go. L3. Uh, okay, what was it? Down. Scan this. Scan
Ooh,
what's under
sharp
there
and
too.
pointy, but strangely delicate.
It won't let me scan what's underneath of it. Okay, but it will let me scan this.
Sweet carbon, the building blocks of the universe.
Dude, I can clearly see it right there. That's kind of dumb. All right, let's go over here, see what this is. See if I can scan this. Got some wreckage here.
That was not the easiest landing.
Space
There are pieces
barrel.
of Kindred and Alta
Weapon
gear
bin.
littered all over this beach. Hopefully your
Craft
habitat is
coal.
intact.
Ship debris. Ship storage. Ballista debris. 3D
Victory!
printer.
It appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the beach. Everything you will need can be crafted with this lovely device.
Yeah, but it wouldn't let me use it.
Let's see what's available to print in there.
Severed pipe. Small ship module. Battery pack. Anything else? I don't think so. Oh, did that automatically do that when I took off running? Yeah, okay. Let's scan these little guys, see what they do.
Is it a plant or is it a creature? Maybe we can
Part
eat
plant, part
it.
animal, all snap. So they won't bite me then? They're all snap? Okay. So they didn't actually bite me, but I also didn't get in front of their face, so we'll see. All right, can I use this? Oh, I can use it. Okay. All right. So here, um, need to figure out how to get stuff. So we probably need our weapon thing first. Because in the other one we had some kind of like weird weapon thing that would let us.
Remember, an educated settler is a successful settler. And a
And
crucial
advance.
element of our mission on this planet is to catalog this pristine alien
Smoothbone mushroom
ecosystem into our
creature.
Kindex
Let's scan
database.
him.
So go ahead, switch on your scanner and scan a creature or some funky plant.
So waddles around
Anything
the
interesting,
cutest,
really.
all cutesy like zero something, zero brains, soulless eyes. This critter has seen some stuff. Why are they looking at me like they're gonna kill me? Okay. Can't do the whole. I don't want to get close to them. I don't know what they're gonna do to me. They're obviously looking at me when they're doing that. Ah! Am I poisoned? No?
I feel bad about that, but
Oh, I
not
feel
that
bad
bad,
too.
as they seem to be full of useful resources. Kick another one.
This lady's horrible. Let's kick all of them. I didn't realize we're getting carbon from them.
Carbon! The building blocks of life as we know it! Ooh, finally a minor obstacle! A tiny cliff! Unfortunately, even that is too difficult for your weak, fleshy body right now.
She's so mean.
I think that 3D printer you found back on the beach will let me upgrade your gear. Go check it out. Surf the menus, make a
Well, I
plan!
needed like 220 carbon, didn't I? Or something like that. Some ridiculous number. So I'm still kicking dudes first. I do like the animation, like the slippy animation like that. All right. Let's see how much I needed for this. Also, should I try kicking one of these? Oh no, I did try. Oh wow, they do hurt. Okay, don't touch them. Don't touch them. Got it. That actually took a lot of health just from touching that dude. Okay. So jump pack's the only thing we can get right now. I think it's because we don't have our weapon yet. Also, that is 220 though. So we don't have 220. Items. What is this? Acquired. That's the leather utility belt. Smallest. Blah blah blah. Carry 3 consumables of each. Oh, so it's just like a backpack. Yeah, because this one lets you carry 3. This one lets you carry 5. I'm assuming that one probably carries 7. I don't know. Jump pack. Um. So we have the original backpack.
Yup,
This.
that's the one.
Don't
Jump
be
thrusters are what we
satisfied
need.
with just a single
And
mortal's
look
jump
at
from
that,
the
you
ground
already
when
have
you
all
can
the
jump again
required
in the air. So it's a
materials.
double jump.
You're
Got it.
such a
And it costs
well-prepared
40.
person.
There's
Go
also
ahead
the
and press that
drone, doesn't show
print
you what's
button.
next. There's this, which also doesn't show you what's next, but it does show this. Nobody likes fall damage. This is built-in upgrade nullifies it. Oh, that's cool. Definitely want to get that as soon as possible because I want to jump and land anywhere I want. Okay, let's get this one because obviously we can. Printing, printed,
Onward and
continue.
upward
Do I have to
indeed.
equip it? Um,
Now we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat.
Press X and X again. Okay, so I don't have to equip it. Okay. It's another one of those goop thingies behind the crystallis thing. All right, I don't like that we're already damaged. I mean, yeah, it was my fault, but
I have faith in you.
I didn't think
Jump!
it would hurt us that
Jump!
much. Because I don't like the red outline on our screen. It kind of sucks. I mean, like I said, my fault, but still sad. Space debris, okay. I think you can swim in this one. Yeah. You couldn't in the other one. Oh, triangles died. Okay. Is there an oxygen meter? Okay, he came up on his own. Okay, so back there is the way to go. Oh, look, and these dudes spawned back in already. Okay. We're not gonna mess with them. I feel bad. They're harmless. All right. Probably this one. Let's jump, double jump. Hey, look at that.
Ah, a jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now, where is that habitat?
There's something over there. What's going on with the screen? Am I dying? Has it been doing that the whole time? Okay, well, let's scan some stuff again. We got windowsill. What was that? It's a willow. We're just gonna call it a willow. I'm not going through that long name. Yeah, these all have ridiculously long names. And some that I clearly can't pronounce. That looks like, yeah, I was gonna say that
Aluminium!
looks like
Or
some kind of
aluminum,
vein.
as Americans pronounce it
There's a ship
incorrectly.
turbine.
But that doesn't make it any less useful. Yup, I'm almost certain it's edible.
The health
Probably.
and oh, okay.
Actually,
So let's
certainly.
try to eat that.
100%.
Yeah.
So how do you
There we
feel?
go.
Better?
Thank you.
Pumped up?
Yes,
Good,
a
because
lot
we're not
better.
there yet. Come
Can I
on,
take some
chop
of this
chop.
with me or no? No. Can I scan those separate? No. Okay. All right. The more mushroom guys up there, bigger mushroom brains up there. A lot of stuff this way that looks like we can probably mess with later on. Probably can't do a lot of it right now. Scan that. Scan whatever this little thing is.
So small, so
Mantis.
beautiful,
Oh,
so
it's a creature?
squishy.
Hello? I have a feeling I probably shouldn't walk over these dudes. Can I not scan that little thing? Let's. Oh, okay. It already comes off. I was gonna say, should I jump in the water to wash that off? I have a feeling like there's shocking things in the game, at least from the first one. Um, like there's just things that you wouldn't expect. So you might want to be careful stepping on creatures and stuff like I just did. I just did it just to see what happens. But like it wouldn't surprise me if stepping on that will make a big one come out and like try to attack you or something. But and then that's why I was thinking that maybe you had to go in the water to like wash it off or something. But like I said, I just wanted to see if anything did happen. There's another one. I wonder if you're supposed to, because another thing that could be happening is like maybe you're supposed to step on these for uh like secret purposes. Like, oh, you step on 10 of them and you get, a thing. Another one, another one here. These ones are actually running. Another one here. I'm not seeing anymore. All right, how do we go up? Where do we go up? Back this way. Wait, was it back this way? Yeah, right here. these look like little homes.
Looks appropriate.
Seems like
Good
a good
job
place
on
for
solving
some
the
kind of little
housing
elves
crisis, little
to bake some
fellas.
cookies. Yep, that's what I was thinking. Okay. Great idea. Start somewhere. Okay. All right. Can I do anything with that? Are these bouncy or anything?
Aw, they have their own little herpy derpy village. So cute.
Can't do anything with any of the plants. All right. I guess this is their homes, like the mushroom homes. Where are we supposed to be going? I mean, it shows. Oh, I didn't see you there. It shows this direction, but oh, easy, easy. Oh, I missed one of the little mantis too. Oh no, no, they're probably just spawning back in. So maybe you're not supposed to step on them because things that you're supposed to like actively do probably wouldn't spawn back in. That would be my assumption.
More crystals, but blocking our path now. You need a way to destroy them.
Yeah, we still don't
As
have a
much as I
gun yet.
hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. We always
Well,
end up here in the end.
I was gonna do
But
that, but I don't
first, you'll
have the
need some
stuff for it.
aluminium. I am detecting some promising mineral formations nearby. Search the area.
There's some right here, but I can't get it without the weapon
Okay,
either,
so
can
your
I?
standard Explorer gear comes with a short-range survey tool that acts a bit like a sonar. Not only will it tell you how much good stuff is currently surrounding you, but if you listen carefully, you should hear a ping coming from the direction of the nearest goodies. Try it now.
Let me adjust my headset here so I can actually hear this. Okay, so it's just during the initial scan and it's one little beep. Okay, but what about it though? Like, how do I? Oh, you can
Nice.
just smack
Those
them?
veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age.
Well, I wish I knew that when I seen the carbon one back there. I mean, I can go back and get the carbon one, but
More aluminium. Glorious.
grab all the aluminium. Not you. You're good, little dude. You're good.
Okay, that's enough. Let's
Oh, I
head
have
back
to
to
go
the
back
printer
that
and
way
get our
anyway.
problem-solving projectile launching apparatus.
Oh, it's up there. Let me get as much as I can first, and then I'll go over there. I think that's everything in this area, though.
I feel a bit sad about that. Not gonna lie.
Oh, did I accidentally kill that dude? Did I push him off the cliff? I did. Let's grab his stuff. Thank you. Sorry, dude. Oh, you can slide. I was just running, and I guess I was going downhill, so it slid. Can I break any of this stuff? No. No. Oh, so you press L3 again once you're running. I see. All right, well, let's go grab the carbon first, if it'll let us. Which I don't see why it wouldn't let us. Oh, right here. Hey. Okay. Here we are. Weapon. Griff and Splunker Passfire Pistol. Perfect for the casual excursions in hostile territory for longer journeys into hostile territory where you will be surrounded by death and mayhem on a daily basis. Built-in solar batteries, allowing it to automatically recharge when not firing with an upgraded fast recharge for skilled users. Cool.
Armed
Continue.
and dangerous. Do you feel safer now?
Not
Because I
really.
don't.
I was gonna
Those
say
crystals
no.
better watch out.
All right, so we'll have a heatsink and a power booster later on. Okay, but we're good for now.
Finally! You should be able to clear a path forward now.
R2 to shoot, L2 to aim. Let's see if we can blast these little dudes. How do I switch that second thing there? Like on the bottom right. Like how do I switch that bottom part? Is that not part of the blaster? Oh, we can shoot the crystals now though. Let's go over here. Shoot these crystals, get some of the goop. If I remember correctly, unless it's changed, these little goop things, like you eat them or something, it gives you
Oh,
like
I'm
extra health.
detecting a very potent edible organism nearby. You should seek it out for science. But make sure to scan it first, just in case.
I'm glad they remind you to
Looks disgusting,
scan stuff.
but
I
in
was
an
really bad at that the
exciting way.
first
A
one.
disgusting thing that you feel a strange urge to put in your mouth.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's safe. And if you start acting weird, I'll just sever your brainstem and reprint you.
nice. Yeah, it gave us an
Anyway,
extra
you
health.
should now feel
Perfect.
stronger, faster, and fitter. Neat. If you see another of these laying about, eat it.
Will do, which I think there was one over. Yeah, I think there was one over here. Should be able to reach this with the double jump.
Begone, strange alien crystals!
Got it. Okay, we need 2 this time to get more health. Oh, and it tells you like how many you've gotten so far too, like per planet. Like it said 2 out of 31. I just want to see if we can break through this stuff or not. Maybe later we can like explode it or something. Still can't do anything with this? No? Okay. Thought I'd slide further. That's alright. So the gun's pretty weak. Because I can kick them with 1 hit and they die on impact. But the gun still takes 2 shots to actually take them out. Not that big of a deal, but just something I noticed. All right, can I shoot their houses? Not that I want to, but for science. Nothing. Okay. Okay, little dude. Oh wait. No. Okay. That's nothing. Okay. I miss aluminium earlier. I did. Those take 1 shot.
Time for the shooty shooty bang bang!
Oh, character's glitching out. I know, I don't have to get rid of all this, but may as well, right? My luck, I'm gonna let some kind of weird big creature through or something. All right, was there more on the other side? Yeah, I thought so. There we go. All right. What do we got through here? We got some flying
Progress!
creatures.
So what now? Well, I am detecting new species in this next area, some of them more territorial than we've encountered so far. Remember, there is nothing in Alta's various directives that stops you from hunting them, or avoiding them,
Am I
or
leaving some
even
kind of
eating
trail?
them.
Or is that just because of the dirt? I want to scan these dudes, but it doesn't look like I can get too close to them.
A hive! Poke it!
Okay, it's not doing anything. Maybe I gotta do it in person. Can I scan you, please? Without you attacking me first?
Don't let those flies bully you! Defend yourself!
Didn't hit it in the air.
Nope,
Gotcha.
nope, nope. Don't like this one, filthy
Ooh.
creature.
Okay, so their
And good
aim is
riddance.
pretty dead on.
Mosquitoes, flies, I hate them all.
Oops. Was something just shooting at me? Oh, it's the gun. I didn't realize that it had a little effect on it that when you shoot too much that it like throws little sparks or whatever. I'll show you in case nobody caught that. It like has a, see, it catches fire and then it like explodes at the last second. Has like a little effect on it. Okay, so scanned everything here, I guess. All right. Surprised that like the crystal itself isn't something that you can like use as a resource, you know? Oh, we got a new creature here. You
Another
are a
species of
raccoon.
puffer.
Or no, a
Hardy and
racoco
attractive.
something.
These
Trash
creatures
pandas
are
are
on almost
universal
all the
items.
planets we've
They're
surveyed.
universal,
The Kindred
it seems.
database is
Got it.
full of them.
So they're probably rabid, right? Maybe.
A
Huh?
dead end. Perhaps a good moment to gain some altitude, survey the landscape, so to speak. Ah, that never gets old.
Oh no, his little eyeballs. That's horrible. What have I done? All right, let's scan these plants. I don't like how they're gathering around me like that. It's kind of weird. What do you want, dude? Can I like feed you or something? You're just gonna follow me? All right, I see the carbon over there. I'll get that in a second. Oops. Go. Let's go grab this carbon. Thank you. Okay. So now we go up.
Another weird goo.
Thank you.
Food! I hope you're hungry. I have a feeling you'll be eating a few of these.
That's cool. Different animations every time. First one he stuck his head in. Second one like just disappeared or whatever. And then that one he dove into. It's a squash and a light. A squash light. I use it. No. I guess we need to go across.
Jump!
Can I make that? I mean, it says I can. Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot his
So,
jumps
at
are
this
like
point, I
floaty.
must point out that we are in a bit of a pickle.
Are we in a
According to
pickle?
our launch manifest, we were supposed to be nestled safely inside the habitat after waking up from cryosleep. But obviously, we are not. Judging by the debris we saw earlier, our ship disintegrated on entry to the atmosphere. And worse, all your equipment is missing. Our focus needs to be on finding it or replacing it.
I mean, we're almost there, right?
But that is a task for future you. Present day you still needs to find the habitat.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we're almost there. That's something I need to worry about in the water? No. Okay. Looking for secrets behind the waterfalls. You know how games are. R1. 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 Perfect. Secret? No. All right, let's keep moving. Oh. Oh. Hello. Hello, tree that's alive. There's no way you're the first boss, right? We haven't even found the habitat yet. I don't think we'll give us a boss yet. I could be wrong.
It looks like a bug, smells like a bug, sings
Looks
like a bug.
tasty. So does that mean we're gonna eat
It
it?
appears the way forward is blocked again. We'll need to rely on your keen sense of observation once more, my
Aim and
best new
throw.
friend.
Are you gonna? Do I need to feed you to the tree? Oh, he wants it. He wants the slug. He already sees it. Oh,
Carnivorous trees, I love it. And feeding it seems to have encouraged it to withdraw the roots obstructing your path. Keep feeding it. Begone, bug!
okay. All right, so that wasn't too hard to figure out. Can I at least talk to it though, or no? No. Can I smack it? No. Can I scan you? Yes.
Oh, a hungry little
Also
fella.
scan your roots.
What could we feed it?
Okay, so that's all it would have done anyway. All right, so we can feed him the second one here.
Oh, look at this little guy. So cute. So juicy.
Any other bugs gonna come out?
It liked that. Find more.
Oh, there's the other one. Last one. No. All right, so this is the last one, I assume. It said 1 of 3 when I did the first one. There we go. Thank you, new
Okay,
tree
the
friend.
path seems to have cleared. Press on. The habitat can't be much further.
All right, well, before I do that, let's look around real quick. Oh, there's more than just that. So what happens if I keep feeding him? Do I get a bonus? There's also one over there. Right there. Let's feed him the other two if it'll let us. See if it unlocks some kind of secret or something. So this one here. Oh, how do I drop it? Okay, let's see another one. Okay. All right, dude. Oh, you're sleeping. Okay. All right. Well, I guess giving him extras won't do anything. Sorry if the camera's all over the place. I'm just exploring. You guys know. I would assume that you'd want me to look at other places too, right? Right? Yeah, see? Another animation. So that's 4 different animations so far. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't really care about the animations, but they're cool. Like that they would even put in different animations. Most games just have like one animation for the same thing that you're repeating,
We
or
should be
at the
getting
most
really
2.
close now. I can feel it in my robotic bones.
I can feel it too. I can totally feel it, but in my regular bones.
Ah, there it is! Just
Hey, the
head down
habitat.
there and we can finally get
New
comfortable and
Florida.
relax a minute. And then we get to work.
That's how I say Florida, guys. I also read it wrong, so I'm just pretending like I didn't. Florida. That looks really cool. Oh, I was trying to jump over the top of that view. Okay, I'm assuming we take fall damage, so I guess we'll just jump our way down. All right, so it's like a swampy area. Okay, it's not that big of a deal, but I wish it was a little bit better. All right, was that a hot springs over there? It's a waterfall. That water looks deep. Is it? Anything behind the waterfall? No. Okay. Okay, so you can't sprint in the water, which is fine. I mean, this looks nice. Imagine going to another planet
Well,
and
the
having
habitat
this
module seems basically intact, but it's been sitting there for almost a century.
landing pad.
Try to
This is
power
where I
it
was
up.
supposed to land, I guess. But yeah, this looks nice. Like, I mean, it's a trailer, but imagine going to another planet and having something like this already set up for you. I'd be impressed. I mean, I guess it all depends on what the inside looks like too, though. It could be just completely empty in there. Well, I mean, I guess I don't know, because I mean, even empty, like you have trees and everything here, you could eventually design your own like furniture and stuff if they give you the tools, or if 3D printers, the way that they are in games, if they were real like that, then you could make your own tools and craft some stuff. And I mean, there's a lot of stuff you'd be able to do. You guys are like, you can make tools on 3D printers. You guys know what I mean. Like, not to the extent you can in a game. Like, you're not going to make a fully functional weapon, energy weapon at that would be able to
It's a
just
coupon
automatically
crate
work.
filled with
You
vouchers
can't
for
3D
Alta
craft
Bucks, a
batteries, people.
currency only usable in the Alta store, which is better than nothing, I
Was that
guess.
20 million?
You can buy some neat stuff for your habitat.
I think that gave me 20 million. All right, we're at about 45 minutes. We're going to go inside here and then we'll probably end the video there. We're just going to take a look on the inside though. So I'm assuming I open it there. Yeah. Activate habitat. Insert card. I don't have a card.
Congratulations! Your shiny new Kindred branded habitat is active and ready for use. Be aware that despite our best efforts to maintain a high quality workmanship, some wear and tear is to be expected.
Hey, there's the title screen. Look at that, guys. Population 1. Hey.
Gorgeous! Head on on inside. Remember to wipe your feet.
Wipe my feet.
Home sweet home.
Here we are.
The best bargain habitat a budget-conscious employer could find.
And it deposits our
Speaking of our
resources
employer,
automatically
looks like they sent
like it
ahead a
did in the other
warm
one.
welcome message prior to your arrival.
Hello?
How thoughtful. You can watch it on the main screen.
Do I have a little robot somewhere alive in here? I'm assuming it's not going to let me interact with anything until I do the main screen thing. Okay.
Alta will fulfill your dreams. Alta fueled by families.
Alta, fueled by families.
Here at Alta, we committed to pushing the boundaries of technology, exploring the cosmos, and much more.
Welcome, valued Alta Interglobal employee. How happy we were to acquire your previous company, Kindred Aerospace. And we want to let you know how much we appreciate your commitment to the Alta Interglobal way. Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go. So, we hope you, however, are alive and that you managed to arrive safely with all your possessions and equipment. Originally, we were planning to ask you to send it all back to us, but I am pleased to announce that the shipping costs were prohibitive, so you can keep them. All warranties are void, of course. So while our initial visions of spreading new Alta interglobal colonies across the universe may be on hold, we trust you enjoyed your time with the company. Further information will be sent via email to your Habitat computer. As an old boss once told me, you can visit
Pity City, but you can't live there. So make the most of it.
Alta will fulfill your dreams.
Is it just going to repeat, or is this the same thing? Or is that just it ending?
Well,
Okay.
that's mildly disappointing and a little distressing. I guess we're on our own now?
Yeah, so
But
basically, if you guys
business is
didn't catch what
business.
happened,
Now, if you would kindly authenticate yourself on the computer terminal, there is a one-time setup to complete in there.
we got fired. Fired from a job that we hadn't even arrived to yet. So basically, that's why it's called Revenge of the Savage Planet, because now we're on our own. Nobody is coming for us. They're not sending anyone for backup. Like, it's just us. It's just me and this little robot here thing. Actually, are you the robot that was in there? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. All right, what did she want me to do? Set up a face recognition thing somewhere? Probably here.
First things first, looks like you need to digitally sign this. Otherwise, my mission to help you would stop right here.
Is it even going to work though? Because we got fired.
Now, simply select your corporate profile picture to log in.
Okay, so in the last one, we were actually a dog. I picked that we were a dog. We're going to pick the raccoon this time because I like the way it looks.
You found my voice! Remember, I am an AI assistant, so I can sound like anyone you want. I can be your imperious foreign friend or a sassy sidekick, lightening your day with pithy one-liners, and you can change me back and forth at any time. How charming.
Okay, so we're going to leave the chattiness the way it is. I mean, I do think it talks a bit much, but we're going to leave it the way it is. It does say setting chattiness level to none will affect your comprehension of the story. It's probably because she tells you, she gives you like hints and things like that of what you need to do next and probably like helps direct you and all that. She might even talk to you about things that are happening, like how just now we found out we are fired, and she's like, "Oh, you look sad," blah blah blah. So just keep that in mind. It looks like there's
I can
24
sound like
voices.
this.
Excuse me, sorry.
Or that.
Or this again.
I am
Wait,
Groot.
there's only two?
I can sound like this.
Two voices available, all 24 voices. Bug fixes and other improvements coming with the version 2 update. Okay.
I can also sound like this.
Or that.
Let's leave
Or
her the way
this
she is.
again.
Because I was already calling her a her. And if we
I
switch it
am
to that, it's
Groot.
going to be weird to call her to her.
I can sound like
So
this.
we'll do voice 1.
Thanks. Everything looks in order. We are good to go.
Okay, here's some news. That's the guy from the first one. I don't really care. Rewards. Welcome to your new home. Rewards 800,000. Send us a thanks. No, you guys just fired me. I'm not reading that. Not reading that. Not reading that. Goodbye from. Actually, that one's probably the one that we just seen telling us we were fired. I think so. Oh yeah, yeah. These are ones we already seen. So this would have been the first one that we seen at the beginning of the game.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. Research is offline. Video archive. These are the same two. Home DKO. Don't know what that is. Parameters. Last evaluation average. We can change our profile picture. Position is new hire. Born unknown. Employee number. Switch echoes voice. Okay, all that stuff. All right. Are you sure you'd like to exit? Yes.
Fabulous! We are up and running. I will now deploy the exterior comms dish to help connect us to. Wait a minute, something's wrong. The dish is up, but nothing is working. I think I'll need you to check it out.
All right.
All right, so this is new.
Oh,
According to your contract, you can redecorate this part of your habitat whenever you want.
so it's laggy in
However,
the
you can
habitat.
only do it with Alta Bucks. There should be coupons somewhere around here, but they appear to have been redistributed across the planet. Go get them!
So we have to find them. Got it. Yeah, that's. Oh, it's a. I was gonna say, yeah, it's a doorway. Can't do the stairs. Okay. A little laggy coming in here. Like it has a lot of clipping. It does look nice though. I wouldn't mind coming into a new planet like this. Like we have all of our setup stuff down there, and then we got a whole. What's this? Like 3 rooms? It's not too bad. I mean, this would be like a living room area. I'm assuming. I was gonna say this could be like the bedroom, but honestly, I because it's so private, I'd probably make that the bathroom, and then the bedroom we could like set up in a corner and make it into like a little studio thing because we have our bed right here anyway, so we could make this into like a studio thing, and then up here, I don't know. We could also turn this one into the bedroom because it has the windows and everything. I don't know. I can't jump in here. I just realized that. Hold square for open in or open interior customization menu. Okay. Now what? Move. Can't put it that far in the corner. That's weird. Uh, place. Move the boxes too or no? No, can't. Can I delete them? Hold triangle. Can I mess with anything out here? No, it won't let me go out there. Okay, open menu. What is that? A dishwasher for 17 million? We only have 20 mil. What happened to the 800,000 reward that we were supposed to be getting? There's a fan. Um, I'm looking for something that will actually be beneficial to us, and I'm not really seeing anything. I mean, I don't know if anything will actually make or do anything for you, though. Like that might. I mean, it's just running, but it might like help with power or something. Plunger emergency case, wash machine, water heater. See, like if this actually gave us like strength, I would buy it, you know? A hug machine. I mean, eventually I want to get all the stuff because it looks funny, but I don't know if any of this actually has in-game function. Like that probably does, but we can't afford it. Actually, we have those right out there, so I probably won't buy those. The rest of the stuff just looks like cosmetic stuff. I mean, that's fine if that's all it is, but I would like to know if any of it is functional. What's that? Portal potty. Nice. Does it do teleport or poop outside? Get a music thing, although probably get copyright and strike for that. A tiny TV. This is all camping stuff. Pop grub. 2 scoops, please. Mini fridge. Retro laptop. Some posters and stuff to put on the walls. That's the last page. Okay. All right. So no, I don't think anything in here is really something you can actually mess with, other than like these 3 things up here. But you already have those out here, from what it seems like. How do I get out of this menu? No, I don't want to open the catalog. I want to exit. There we go. I just hit circle. All right. Can I actually sleep in the bed even? No. Okay. And you can't use square out here to do it. Okay. Let's change our wardrobe real quick. It'll let us if we have other stuff to wear. I like this one for the color. Nice. Oh, that's cool. I'm not gonna lie, I actually kind of like that, Dave the Diver. I like that they gave you like different stuff to work with. That's pretty cute. We can be a rabbit. That's cool. Be whatever this thing is. Robot. Oh, the raccoon. Well, there goes the red and black one. We're gonna totally be a raccoon, guys. All right, and there's other ones that we can find. We could do that. How about we go with that? Let's do that. Save changes, yes. Because that's not too bad, right? Still got our raccoon, except we got our red and black. We got our paws. The only thing it doesn't give us with this is the tail, because the tail came with the torso piece. That's fine though. I mean, obviously it's not a real raccoon anyway. You can tell it's a mask. Okay, I'm assuming we can use this teleporter to teleport back to the beginning, but we're gonna go ahead and stop here, guys. We're coming up close to an hour, and then I will see you guys in the next video. So thank you for watching today. If you guys have questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. I am looking forward to more in this game. Eventually, I'll go back and play the first one again as well. But that's going to be it for this one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.